Well, we've been here before. Initially, with this, I was gonna go into context. I was gonna go deep into it. I was gonna pull up screenshots. I was gonna do some world class research on only the finest of topics. I could just say that my number one reason for not wanting to come back ever is that it's not worth it. I mean, don't get me wrong, I could suggest things, I could twist myself into pretzels well for making content for the game, but overall the feedback really isn't there, both on a content perspective and the game itself. The game itself, physically, the game just does not feel very great. It just doesn't feel great anymore. And then that, along with the support of the game, the people who are in charge of the game, because it feels like majority of the people who are in charge of the game have either taken a step back and are just doing other things, and it's just one guy running the show, which obviously is not the case, but it feels like it. It's like that, or they know what they're doing, and they know that regardless of what we say or do, they will just do something here and there because of the limitations. And that's another thing, the limitations of the game. Like, if the game was on Steam, or if it was bought out by a different company, cough cough, Epic Games, cough, I'm just saying Epic Games would have destroyed the market with this game if they could have bought it. There could have been, it just sucks that it could have been a lot more. It just doesn't feel like the game really supports the content creators all that much. There may be the occasional at everyone announcement inside of a pretty much dead Discord server that has 43,000 people, but only the same 100, maybe 200 people speaking it per month. I don't even want to open Bullet Force. I don't even want to open the site. I'm quite frankly going to just delete it from my entire history. I don't know, I feel like I'm just rambling at this point. Leaving this game permanently because it's just not worth it. It's not worth it, on the content creating side of things. It's not worth it. On the only time it'd ever be worth it is if I were playing with a group of people. There's not a lot of people in this player base that I would be willing to sit in a VC with who don't royally annoy me or piss me off. I had a whole script written for this. Yeah, gameplay breaking aspects, player base, which could be a whole nother 5-7 minute video talking about general toxicity, which is fine because it's it's online gaming. Let me see, it could have gone into the toxicity, could have gone into the constant harassment. It's so funny because I remember seeing so many times people pop into my stream and call me all sorts of shit, hard R, even in my DMs, same shit, or ask me constantly if I was dating a female player that I was playing with. A specific person does come to mind, but he's not the only person that has done this. This has been a constant thing since I started making videos on the game. Oh no, since I started getting recognized on the game, and then once I joined Kami, yeah, then it really started picking up because it was like, oh, who's this dev guy, and blah 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 blah. Finally got a new logo, found out I was black. GG's. Bullshittery. Whatever. Going on. The pro and comp scene, yeah, that shit dead. That's all I gotta say. The creators. Creators are great. Creator support is fucking hell. That is shitty. That is so shit. I remember when I was still a CC, and they gave us what? I don't even think it was a million. It was like 300,000 credits a month, and we had to post minimum four videos a month, so once a week. I'm just saying, nothing would have stopped them, and especially with what they ended up doing eventually, which was adding a shit ton of skins because they needed to make money. What stopped them from making creator specific camos or skins and then selling them? And it's funny because I'm not the only person that has brought this up. This is not the first time this has ever been brought up. I remember when yeye was still, I think he is still a CC, when me and him were new on the scene for CC. The people in our circle were talking about this. yeye would have had like a white skin with pink blossoms. It would have been like a Japanese theme skin, and it would have been fire. And then mine would have been like some frog skin or some shit. That I remember someone saying that. I think it was Micro. I can't remember. Point is, they could have done more for content creators. Would have given people more of an incentive. Sure, you could have bumped up the requirements because you're creating a skin. You are physically putting something in the skin to represent the creator, and it's not like it's the first time you've ever done that. You've done that for someone else. I mean, I think Bloody Duck is an OG of the game, but he quite literally has like skin in the game, so there is no excuse of, oh well, we can't really just like make a skin and just throw it in the game. Nothing has stopped you from doing so, and you have tossed at least 20 new skins on gloves and on bundles. Also, something else they could have done with the game, battle pass, but that's going off topic. Oh, and then other stuff. Life is lifing. I don't want to deal with a game that I have to put more into than I get out of. But I am leaving Bullet Force permanently this time, actually, because I actually feel zero reason to come back. Like the first time I came back, it was because a bunch of AET guys were talking about nostalgia and everything, and I was like, ah, damn it. Well, now I gotta come back. Oh, the greed and lack of give a fuck. Damn, I did not want to expand upon any of this shit. Like, I remember the first time when they dropped those skins and they said, hey, if you jump one time, you get a bullet back with this skin on. And it's like a $20-$30 skin, or 40. I don't know. It was above 20 though. I was like, what the fuck are y'all smoking? Like, ugh, what are you doing? I went down a fucking rabbit hole. We're 28 minutes into this. Editing this is gonna be a pain in the ass. But yeah, there's also other games I want to play. Like, I just randomly started playing X Defiant, and it was actually pretty damn fun. I just have to get used to the mechanics, and I just have to upgrade the guns. Recently, just out of the fucking blue, my girl just came out of nowhere and was like, hey, I remember this game I used to play when I was growing up, and it was Pixel Gun. Yeah, it turns out Pixel Gun is on Steam. Take notes, Blaze Games. Take notes, because I had zero optimization issues and zero problems with the game so far, other than like small gripes and complaints about like very specific things within the game, but that's like personal shit and that's not like game breaking, you know. Also, as far as I'm concerned, there's no hacker problem, so they must have anti-cheat on there. Take notes, take notes. Anyway, I think that's pretty much it on this. Like, there's a whole, like, there's paragraphs on paragraphs on paragraphs. Like, I actually wrote out a whole fucking script for this video, but I'm not going to go down that whole script. Even though I pretty much just talked for fucking 31 minutes straight. I'm looking at it right now. It's almost 31 and a half minutes of me talking. Yeah, there is no outro. I don't think there's even going to be an outro to this. I'm just going to just abruptly end it.